Okay. Hey, good morning, almost afternoon, everybody. It'll probably be afternoon by the time that I post this. Thor wants to say hi. Come here, Betty. Oh, oh, that was my cane. Come here, bud. Come on. Say hi. Look. Oh, the puppy. Oh, the puppy on there. This is my dog, Thor. He wants a little bit of attention today. I'm not exactly sure why, but that's okay. So I thought I would do a haul video, but this is coming from the villas in Cape May County, New Jersey. We have a house down here, and I am recovering from total knee surgery, a revision. In case you're not familiar with that, I'll let you know what that means is that they completely um, took out all the old hardware that was 30 years old, and they put in all new hardware. Which meant reaming into my bone, and the rehab has been uh, the first 10 days were brutal. I'm just gonna put that out there, and when I say brutal, I mean brutal. A lot of pain, um, round the clock painkillers, which I am not a painkiller type person, but it had to happen, and finally was able to pretty much, actually, I would say round the clock for the first 3 or 4 days, and then kind of cut down because all the oxycodone and stuff just makes me go to sleep. So anyway, that's all gone now. Just on Tylenol for pain, which is great. I'm doing my rehab. I'm getting stronger. You need to go lay down. You need to go lay down because your nails are driving me nuts. So go lay down. He's thinking about it. Go lay down. Stay. So I had a few projects that I wanted to get done while I was incapacitated for the most part. So I got some stuff started, and I am going to show you some of the fabrics that I picked up before my surgery. Um, they have some really good stores down here, thrift stores down here. I picked up a lot of fabric before I had my surgery. Some of it's from back up in Lancaster, some of it's Lancaster, Pennsylvania, some of it's from down here in southern New Jersey. But we have a uh, creative reuse store basically that sells, it's called the Art Depot. It's on Bayshore Road, and it sells re donated craft supplies, and they have lots of fabric, and I really like going down there. Usual price for fabric is around $4 a yard, but they have a pretty good selection for being such a small place. So I'm going to show some of the fabrics that I got, and some of it might not make any sense, but when you see what I've been doing with them, you will understand. I've been wanting to do some tea towel dresses. So some of this is to go along with tea towel dresses. So most of this fabric has been washed and dried because I'm assuming that these tea towel dresses are going to be washed, at least if not put in a dryer. So this is the first fabric that I have. You can actually see the colors better back here. And it's just kind of a upholstery chintz. So it's, but it's 100% cotton. So I actually got that. I'm going to show you the project that I made. Uh, YouTube channel T. Myers. She showed a boho uh, boho purse kind of thing. So that is the base of this, and then these are all thrifted. This is a thrifted scarf. This is a thrifted scarf. This is some lace that I had laying around, like you do when you're a hoarder like me. And this is some fabric that I actually picked up here in at the Art Depot. So bright, cheery. It's not finished yet because I did not bring down all the materials that I needed for it. So that is the front, and you got this fun little fringy part. This is the back. Features a little bit different of a lace, but you can see underneath there, you can see the fabric. That light is really, really bright, so I have to like go back so that it doesn't really. But if I put it too far forward, then that gives me So anyway, so that will be finished. This is the little flap that's going to go over, and I'm kind of really happy with the way that turned out. I know it's blowing out the colors, but I thought that looked really neat. I'm not real good at being messy and boho kind of thing, so I'm kind of stepping outside uh, my comfort zone to do some of this because I want to get a little bit more comfortable with it. So this is the lining that's going to go inside. The strap is done. I just didn't bring any D-rings down with me, and they're coming today. My husband is coming back down. Um, this is the rest of one of the scarves that I got at we have a veterans thrift store, and this is another scarf I got there. Um, so I got a bunch of scarves that I'm not exactly sure what all I'm going to do with it, but I really like that. Here's the rest of this nice, bright, colorful fabric that I got. And I'm also not a bright, colorful person, but I really thought that these bags would look good. And also some of the tea towels, the tea towel dresses that I was going to make, we're going to need some bright colors. The rest of this scarf, which was used in the bag. All right, so in order to practice for the tea towel dresses, I wanted to get some fabrics that kind of coordinated and kind of looked maybe like a tea towel. And I found this green, kind of a large print with kind of like a stylized bird on it, and this stripe that really went with it. So I got those, so I can mix those up. These dresses are going to be sort of, what do you call it? Patchwork, which I've also never done. So that's going to be interesting to work on that. And I've got my Friday chai dye here, even though it's only Thursday. Because everybody needs a good cup of chai. Okay, so I also got this cotton linen material. I thought this would be really nice for one of my linen aprons. I believe this is a cotton linen blend. I also thought I'm looking at making some kind of comfy pants for wearing at steampunk shows. I saw somebody wearing some really cute ones, and I also got some fabrics to make that. So I've downloaded a pattern, bought and downloaded a pattern. Now this is another kind of coordinating prints that I plan on. Yeah, you can definitely see it over here better because it's further away from that lamp. I really should move that further out and back. And then this one. And once again, these were at the Art Depot, and I probably paid around $4 a yard. So I got another bright linen-y type print to make another one of those tea dresses and to kind of practice with. There's a lot of fabric here. This one has some birds and stuff on it. I just really like this. I thought it was really pretty and bright, and I'm not exactly sure what all I'm going to do with this, but there's quite a bit of yardage, so I have plenty of fabric to do something with. I got a plain, this is kind of a plain blue fabric to make a bag out of, which I actually already made the bag. It's kind of a, just looking to make sure that I get all these. It's a plain kind of heavyweight fabric to make the base with. This is another fabric I got from there, Fifth Avenue Designs. I could have sworn it said what. It does not say what it's made out of. But this is another one I bought to make bags out of. It's rather heavy. This is one I bought to make a shirt out of for me, but kind of cherry blossoms. I don't know if you can see those. It's pinker than what it looks like. You can kind of see in the shadows there. And this one should be a blend. I'll probably do a burn test on it before I make it, but this is really pretty. Another Fifth Avenue designs. And these are from 1995. Took me a minute because it's in Roman numerals, which takes me back. So I got some more upholstery fabric. And I can't remember which one I found this at, whether this was the Art Depot or the Veterans Thrift. This one was definitely the Veterans Thrift. This I only paid $3 for, and there's two good-sized pieces of it. So I got that. And then looking at here, I both have projects and different things. Okay, so this is the pattern I'm going to base my tea towel dress on. This is Simplicity 8926. There's pants and a shirt and a dress. So it's already been cut out, and basically what I'm going to do is piece together the tea towel with the patchwork pieces that are going to go with it. I've got pieces picked out for, you'll see, I'll pull them out with the tea towels that I brought down to work on, and you'll see kind of the fabrics that I picked to go with it. So that's that one. And then, sorry about the loud noises, I've got stuff in here so that I can reach it. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. All right. Brought some trim down so I would have some fun trim to work with. Okay. Okay. Here's another pattern I'm going to work with to do the tea towel shirt, because I thought it would be fun to have try out some different patterns and see what works the best. And I don't have a tea towel for this one, but I did bring down some fabric that I had. This is some vintage Day of the Dead fabric. And then I have some this fun blue fabric, and also flowery fabric, and this is a Frida Kahlo fabric. So I'm going to try and work all those into that. So that's one that I plan on making. And then I have some more trim I brought down. So that's that. Lots of loud noises because I can't be organized. So, all right, that, and I have that. Oh, such fun stuff. Okay. All right, remember not to limit yourselves to just fabric when you pick stuff up to work with. I picked up this really cool table runner, which is very dark academia, and I'm looking forward to using this as fabric on some kind of tote bag or something featuring a panel of this. I love it. I think it'll be really cool to make something out of that. So during my recovery phase here, I'm just really trying to step out, try different things, and see how it all happens. So there's another thrift store in the Lancaster area in Mannheim called Jubilee Thrift. And I picked up this lightweight cotton material and I'm going to try making some pants out of this. I actually wrote um, on the tag here what I wanted to make with it because I get this fabric and then I forget what projects that I was going to make. But this was 4 yards for $7.99. So that comes out to $2 a yard. So if I mess it up or I don't like it, not a big deal. This is another fabric I got to make some lightweight pants out of. This is 2.5 yards, 60 inches wide for $4.99. And I'm looking at this and I'm realizing this also goes with the Calavera Day of the Dead fabric that I had. And I might even try working that into some of this stuff. So, all right, more fabrics and more. Okay. My favorite colors are like purples and grays, and so these are some more scarves that I got to work on some of these boho bags because you're never going to really like the first one you make. And I mean, I like it, it's fine, but you know, it was just kind of trial and error putting stuff together. But I really like these scarves, so there for that. And then I have McCall's 7286 stretch fabrics, which I decided I'm really going to start working with. And I have this lovely knit fabric that I'm going to make most likely a short sleeve t-shirt out of for this. Okay. Drawer pulls, because you know you can never have enough drawer pulls. So those are those. And these bags from Madame So have been my savior. I'm able to put projects in them, keep everything together, know what I want to do, and and as I rearrange and put stuff different places, of course, now I don't know what I did with my other project that I wanted to do. That goes with that. Okay, that goes there. And that goes with that now because I want to put some of that fabric in. Okay, now I have some other fabrics that I put aside for, this is interesting. So I have, these are curtains. These are curtains. And I thought with this lace on the bottom, look at how pretty that is. Okay. With this lace on the bottom, you can't really see because the light is blowing it out. You know what? Hold on a second because I have things here and I have some room and I can move this back and out of the way. Of course, I cannot because other things are in my way. Move that away. Move that there. Oh, and it's still blowing it out, but that's a little bit better. Okay, so there you go. That's a little bit better. And you can see, and I thought, wouldn't this look really nice as the flounce around the bottom of the pants? So that's what I got that for. And put that up there. Okay. Okay, now we can see a little bit better what's going on here. So that's what I got. Those are for making pants. And now, fun stuff. Okay, you're gonna see. I brought down the elastic that I needed for the pants. There bring down the D-rings for the bag that I had already made? No. Okay. Oh, this is another, one of the fabrics I'm going to work on is for making one of these aprons. I just really like the look of those. And also, these also have a pattern in them for the pants. So this is Simplicity 8763. So that's for that. Okay, now one of the, this is one of the tea towels I got. I bought like 7 of them from one lady and was able to get them down to like less than $5 a piece because people want crazy amounts of money for these tea towels, and you know, I may not even like making these. So we've got this, and then I've got coordinating fabrics. So I've got a floral, okay, I've got this green, I've got a stripe, and still undecided on this one, but it does have some flowers on it and might be able to make it work with that. And then another stripy floral. So I think this will make a really nice bunch of different fabrics to go along with it. So I'm looking forward to that because I really, really, really want to try this and see how it goes. So I got the idea from Afraid Upcycling, AFRAYED, and she does these lovely ones. She's been doing them for a while. She does sell a pattern, but I really want to look at kind of modifying a pattern on my own. The pattern that she has, she really only wants people to use for their own use, and these might eventually become something that I am offering for sale. But so I don't want to use her pattern because she's asked not to, you know, not to use it for commercial use, and I don't want to, you know, she worked hard on that pattern and figuring out different sizes and things. She's got a couple tutorials on there, and really all I wanted was to know how she kind of did the patchwork, because I've never done any patchwork before. At least I haven't done any patchwork that looked halfway decent. So now that I've got kind of an idea of how to do that, I want to kind of take it off-road, do my own, and see how it works out. Now, I think that is all the fabric I have to share with you right now. Oh, I do have a couple other things to work on here. I have, and a couple other fabrics that I came up with here. This is, yeah. This is another kind of boho pattern. This would not work for the tea towel just because it's got buttons down the front, but I thought it was really cute. And if I just did kind of a patchwork style, this is New Look N6719. And this I was going to use for upcycling some men's shirts that I bought. I have those in the closet. And then this was one of the patterns that I was thinking of using for the pants. This is Vogue 1355. I also like the tank top there. The tank top's very cute. But this is the line art for the pants, so you can kind of see the difference and see they're kind of taken in at the bottom. I really like the idea of that. A lot of the pants that I've seen have had elastic at the bottom, and I'm not real fond of elastic around my ankles. This is another fabric that I got at the Art Depot, and that I already made a bag out of. This is And I don't like cows. It's not going to happen. I'm already busty up top. They make me look bigger. Don't want to look bigger. But I liked the uh, placement of the fabrics on this, and how you could use contrasts. So with the other fabric that I had, the black and white print, I also have this black and white print, and I thought the two of them might go really well together to make one of these, either long sleeve, short sleeve. I'm not exactly sure. I don't wear a whole lot of long sleeves because I tend to run kind of hot, but we'll see. And I really like this pattern. This is Butterick 6287. So it's interesting, you have all these fabrics in your stash, and you think, oh, I'll just match them up. And then you realize that you may not have enough fabric in them to match these up. I never really took into account how much fabric a shirt can take. So, like the fabrics, let me see. C does not use contrast. So, this is 60-inch fabric. You need 2 1/8 to make the extra large. And if you're contrasting fabric, then you don't have to use as much. But um, it's interesting because I never, when I started matching things up, I realized I didn't have a whole lot of fabric that would fit for the things um, because they did take that into account. So, okay, I was going to look at this one, yeah. So here's another one, the Simplicity 1113, which I don't think I showed you this one. This one's also for a stretch, and I was having difficulty finding. Uh, so the C top, which is this one, which I would do without the contrast because I don't think I have. Oh, who knows? I don't know. So this takes a yard and a half of 60-inch. So it's just interesting to kind of put these together and realize how much fabric they take, because you don't always have that when you're thrifting fabric. You might have a yard, you might have a yard and a half, you might have a 45-inch, and you also need to have the correct amount of stretch. This is your stretch guide. So you take your fabric this wide and you stretch it out, and it's got to go to here at least, so that you have enough stretch for it, just in case you've never done that. So, and a lot of these have kind of contrasts along with them. So, and I like the tunic kind of drapiness of the longer shirts. And so, yeah, that's really pretty. So I have that one. So I think that about puts together all the projects that I brought down with me, all of the projects I have started. I have one shirt that I did finish. And what I'm going to do is, after I get like several things finished, I'm going to show you what the finished look is, and maybe model it. I don't know. I've never edited a video before, so I'm going to have to learn how to do that. And then we'll see what happens after that. I'm Diane Miller, W Designs by Diane. I make steampunk costuming. I make bags. I make I make everything. I just like making different things. I like challenging myself. Right now, my challenges are the um, working with knits, which I have to say my first project went really, really well. I've worked with knits before, but with a zigzag stitch on a regular machine. This, I actually used my serger the way it's supposed to be used for a knit. I've been reading lots of articles on that, and like I said, my first project went really well, and I didn't expect it would go that well. So I'm really excited because it's a lot easier than I thought it would be. And you just try things, because if you mess them up, you mess them up, but you never learn anything if you don't make any mistakes. And I make a lot of mistakes, and people think that I don't because they think that I sew so well, but I make a lot of mistakes. There's a lot of scrap in my scrap piles of stuff that I didn't do well, and it's just, it happens. So you cut it up and use it for something else, or you throw it away or whatever. Um, so anyway, I will hopefully have a bunch of things to show you by the end of my rehab here, which is going really well now. Um, and I'm enjoying myself, just kind of taking my time and trying out different things. So, if you want to look me up on Facebook, it's W Designs by Diane. I have a some things for sale on Mainly Made on district.net. It's part of Knickknacks. Crazy Lamp Lady started it, and Knickknacks sells the vintage items and some handmade, and Mainly Made is the handmade side of that, which I'm very excited about. So it's W Designs by Diane on Mainly Made. And I'm also planning on, I might as well tell you all my plans. I have so many plans, and I have no idea how I'm going to get it all done. I need to list more things on Mainly Made. I brought down all of my uh, hair wraps to get them on. I only have a few hair wraps on there now. I have a few bags on there now. I have bags sitting here that are going to uh, get listed on there. I also have things up the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair at Dress Your Dreams, which is in the Shire. It's a shop, and she has all kinds of stuff. She's got children's clothing. She carries my work with my bustles and my skirts and my bags. My belt bags are up there. Some of my dice bags are up there, and my drawstring bags. There's all kinds of stuff up there. And so that's pretty much where you can find my stuff if you wanted to buy it, or you can follow along here. I'm hopefully gonna work on doing some more different videos other than just hauls, showing you what I make, what patterns I use, and seeing how things work out. And I'll even show you some of my failures, so you can see that sewing is a journey. It's not just being able to sew one thing or um, making clothes or making accessories, or it's just having fun with creating things, taking a flat piece of fabric and making it into something three-dimensional. That's what it is. So everybody have a good day. I already did my exercises today, so I'm ready to sew a little bit. I'm going to drink my chai. I'm going to have a good day, and I want you to have a good day too. Do something nice for someone else. Take care. Bye.